Okay, so let's start today's class. Today we will continue the exercise 5.3 from question number 3. So let's start. Question number 3. In this question, we have to find the probability of some situation. First point A. Point A. Probability of the pointer stopping on D in question number first point A. So in this question, we have to find the probability of stopping B. For this, the question number 1 previous point A, this is the reference question. So before that, we should once again see the previous question, first A. In first A, there is one spring wheel is given. On this spring wheel, there are 5 letters A, B, C, D, and again A. So we have to find the probability that the pointer or arrow stopping on D when we spinning this wheel. Okay. So first favorable outcome. Favorable outcome. So what is the favorable outcome? What is the favorable outcome? What is the favorable outcome? We need only D. So our favorable outcome is D. After that, what is the number of favorable outcome? So number of favorable outcome is equal to, there are only one favorable outcome. So the number is 1. Then total outcome, what is the total outcome? There are 5 letters on that spinning wheel. So the total outcomes is 5. Now probability is equal to, what is the formula? Number of favorable outcome divided by total outcomes. So number is only 1 and the total outcome is 5. So the probability is 1 by 5. Okay, so let's continue. The next point B, probability of getting an ace from a well shuffled deck of 52 playing cards. So if you saw sometime, observe sometime the playing cards in a group of packet of playing cards, there are total 52 playing cards. In that, there are 4 types, 4 types of card, 2 types of black and 2 types of red. On that, there are some numbers from 1 to 10 in each type out of 4, and also there are some face card. If you see king, queen, and jacks, After that, there is one also card, ace card, like this. Okay. Okay. So each tile means there are total 4 tiles. Each tile having the one card of this tile. What is the name of this card? Ace card. ACE. Okay, so how many face cards, how many ace cards in that the well shuffled playing cards? Yeah, there are 4 tiles, so there are the total number of ace cards will be 4. Again, favorable outcome is equal to ace cards in each tile. So number of favorable outcome is equal to, there are 4 tiles, so number of ace cards will be 4. Now total outcome or total cards is equal to 52. So now probability number of ace cards divided by total cards. So 4 divided by 52, we can divide by 4, 4 by 4 and 34 is 52. So the answer is 1 by 13. Once again, in a playing cards, there are 4 types of cards, 2 types of black and 2 types of red. Total 4 types, each type having the ace cards, one ace cards like this. Okay. So there are 4 types. The number of ace cards will be 4. And this is also our favorite outcome because we need this ace cards. Now, total number of cards are 52. So the probability is number of ace cards divided by the total cards. So 4 by 52, we can divide by 4. So 4 by 4 and 13 4 is 52. So the probability is 4 by 13. Let's continue the next point. The point number C, probability of getting a red apple, C figure. In third C point, one figure is given. You are seeing like this. I am also drawing the figure. See, one circle. And in this circle there are 7 apples or apples. This is G, R, next is R, next is G, R. Okay. In the circle, here are 7 apples. What is the G and R? G is the green and R for the red. So these are the indicating colors of these apples. G for green apple and R for red apple. Now we need to find the probability of getting a red apple. Okay. So number of red apple. What is the number of red apple? 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the 4 red apples in this circle. Total apples, number of total apples equal to 3 plus 3 1 7. So the total apples are 7. Now find the probability. Find the probability of getting a red apple. The correct answer, very good, all of you. Sanjana SC, reply the probability. Correct answer, Kirti, Manoj. Okay, very good, very easy. Number of red apples divided by number of total apples. So this is 4 by 7. There is need of any calculation. Just we have to decide the value of the required terms. Let's continue. The next point number, question number 4. Numbers 1 to 10 are written on 10 separate slips. One number on one slip. There are 10 slips, paper slip. On each slip, there are one number written. So from 1 to 10 numbers are written on each slip. Kept in a box and mixed well. One slip is chosen from a box without looking into it. हमने उसमें से एक स्लिप निकाला बिना देखे. What is the probability of? There are 4 points, one by one, different numbers. You have to find the probability of these numbers. First, what is the total outcomes? Total the total outcomes are 10 because there are 10 numbers are written on the 10 different slips. Next, first point, getting a number 6. हम आउटपुट इसकी रोल कर देते हैं, उसके बाद थोड़ा क्लियर होगा. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Now first point, getting a number 6. So how many 6 in these numbers? There are only 1 6. Okay, so probability of getting 6 is equal to 1. Means there are only 1 6 and the total numbers, total outcomes are 10. So the number probability is 1 by 10. यहाँ पर हमें मिस्टेक नहीं करना है because some students will be right at 6, but हमें 6 नहीं देखना है, हमें देखना है what is the number of outcomes, not वो number outcomes क्या है. Please ignore. There are only 1, not 6, so 1 by 10. Next, second point, getting a number less than 6. So favorable outcome, getting a number less than 6. So we should write how many numbers less than 6. There are these numbers less than 6. I am writing 1 2 3 4 5. 5 numbers are less than 6. Now number is equal to, there are 5 numbers, so number of favorable outcomes is 5. Now probability, number of favorable outcome divided by total outcome. So this is 5 by 10. We can divide by 5 is equal to 1 by 2. So the probability is 1 by 2. Let's continue. Next, third point. Getting a number greater than 6. So how many numbers are greater than 6? Please reply. How many numbers are greater than 6? In this point, here 4 numbers. Okay, so number of favorable outcome is equal to 4. So now probability is equal to number of favorable outcomes is 4 and the total outcomes are 10. We can simplify, divide by 2. 2 is 4 and 2 5 is 10. So the required is probability is 2 by 5. Now the last point, getting a 1-digit number. Now all of you find the probability. Getting a 1-digit number. How many numbers are present in this question in 1 digit only? So we are seeing except 10 because this is the 2-digit number. All numbers having only 1 digit. So the remaining numbers are 9. So number of favorable outcomes or number of 1-digit number in this question are 9. So the probability is 9 by 10. Sukanya, what is your doubt? Sukanya? Sukanya? Sukanya, if you are listening, what is your doubt? Okay, I think some questions left out. So once again, please listen. There are 10 numbers are written on 10 slips. One number on each slip. First one, we need only the 6. We draw a slip from that numbers. So how many 6? There are only 1 slip which having the number 6. So the required outcome for favorable outcomes is 1. Total outcomes are 10. So this is the required probability. The next is numbers which are less than 6. So only these numbers from 1 to 5 are less than or smaller than 6. So number of favorable outcomes are 5 and total outcomes are 10. So the answer is 1 by 2. The next is numbers which are greater than 6. So there are only 4 numbers which are greater than 6. So the number of favorable outcomes are far 4 and total outcomes are 10. We can divide by 2 to the 4 to 5 the 10. So 245 is the required probability for this point. And the last number of favorable outcome. In this outcome, we need to find the probability of getting a one-digit number. So once again, observe the total outcomes, except the 10, remaining 9 numbers having the only one digit. So our number of favorable outcomes are 9. Because we need only the one digit, not the two-digit number. And the total outcomes are 10. So this is the required probability. So the next question number 5. In this fifth question, if you have a spinning wheel with 3 green sectors, 1 blue sector and 1 red sector, what is the probability of getting a green sector? What is the probability of getting a non-blue sector? To understand this question very easily, first we should draw the figure of this question. There is a spinning wheel. So I draw the spinning wheel. There are total 5 sectors. So divide this circle, divide this wheel into 5 sectors. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Now 3 green sectors. So G for green, 1, 2, 3, and 1 blue. This is blue, and 1 red. This is red. Okay. So first total outcomes. What are the total outcomes? What are the total outcomes in this question? 5. The correct answer. Because there are the 5 sectors. Now first point. What is the probability of getting a green sectors? How many green sectors in this wheel? Yeah, there are only 3 green sectors in this wheel. 1, 2 and 3. So number of green sector is equal to 3. So now probability is equal to number of green sector divided by total sector is equal to 3 by 5. Now second point. What is the probability of getting a non-blue sector? Means we find the probability of sectors which is not blue. So except blue, we have to find the remaining sectors. Except blue, how many remaining sectors? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Means हम स्प्रिंग व्हील को रोटेट स्प्रिंग कर रहे हैं इस व्हील को, बट हमें ब्लू नहीं चाहिए. We need not blue. We need any other color. So except blue, there are 4 sectors. So number of favorable outcomes means not blue is equal to 4. So now probability is equal to 4 by 5. Okay, this was the last question in today's class. And today we are also going to complete the exercise also as well as this chapter also. So if you any doubt, kindly ask me regarding this chapter, regarding this exercise, any topic, chance and probability, kindly share your doubt. One question remaining, question number 6. You will try to solve as homework. Yes, Nandita, this was too easy, but in this topic we need not any calculation. We have to be just put the value and our answer is complete. Anybody else? Okay. So now time is over for today's class. We are going to end today's class. Once again, thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Bye. You can now leave the class.